योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचा मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन यो अपाकरोतं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मै न तोऽहं कामये राज्यं न सुखं न च पुनर्भवं कामये दुःखतप्तानां प्राणिनामार्तनाशनम्. Namaste and welcome to this yet another very special episode of Yoga with Acharya Pratishtha. It is said, Dharmarthaka mokshanam arogyam moolamuttamam. That is, each and every individual has some or another goal in his or her life. And then it is said that arogyam moolamuttamam, that whatever the aim is, doesn't matter. The only way to attain that aim, to attain that goal is through arogya, that is through permanent health. And the only way to attain health is through continuous practice of the Indian science, the Bharat Yoga. But nowadays, we all are living very hectic schedules, very busy lifestyles, due to which we are not able to take out even half an hour for our yoga practice. We can understand your present circumstances, and keeping your present circumstances in mind, Bharat Yoga has launched few chair yoga exercises, or we can call it office yoga exercises. This episode is all about practicing Bharat Yoga Kriyas and taking maximum benefit of Bharat Yoga even at your office, even at your car, or anywhere where you can get a chair to sit, you can practice these exercises. So now let's begin with such Bharat Yoga Kriyas which are going to provide you maximum strength, stamina and speed, because this is all what we all want: strength, stamina and speed. This exercise is what you have to do. Just keep seated at your chair only. Your back should be straight and keep your palms on either on your thighs or at the sides of your chair. And take your neck back. Breathe out and forward bending is there. Breathe in. Again back. Breathe out and down. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, down. Then come to the initial position and relax yourself. Now, remember one thing. If you are suffering from spondylitis or severe back pain, then while practicing this exercise, when you will go back, it should be a complete backward bending, that even you can feel the effect of this backward bending at your spine as well. But while you are doing the forward movement, it should not be very hard. It should be very light. Again, watch it how those people are going to practice it who suffer from the problem of spondylitis or the back pain problem. You will do it in such a way that while going back, it should be complete backward bending. And when you come forward, just leave it in the relaxed position. Don't try to make the chin lock. Leave it here only. Again, back and breathe out. This is the first exercise of Bharat Yoga, which you can practice at your office while sitting on your chair. But as I said, if you are suffering from the problem of spondylitis or back pain, the forward movement should be very mild. Now the second exercise for your neck only is sit straight and then take your neck, take your head towards the right side. Try to look as far as possible and try to feel the stretch at your left side. Then breathe out and come back. Breathe in, left side, and try to feel the stretch at your right side. Breathe out and back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And again relax. When you relax, in Hindi we call it Aram, and Aram means Aram. Let the Ram come. Let that divine power come inside you. That is Aram. That is relaxation. It means while relaxing, you don't have to think about anything. It should be physical relaxation as well as mental relaxation. Now the third Kriya for your neck only. Again, keep seated in the same position and your back should be straight. But remember, it should be straight but not stiff. Be straight and then breathe out and bend your neck forward. Again, don't force yourself. Don't try to make the chin lock. No, just leave it in a relaxed way. Now from here, try to make a big circle. You have to give a big circular movement to your neck. Breathe out and then left side, back, right side, and again come to the initial position. Now start the anti-clockwise movement. Right, back, left, and again come to the initial position. Again clockwise. Try to make a big circle, as big as possible. And then anti-clockwise. Then relax your head, relax your back, and relax your entire body. Now these were the Kriyas for neck. And remember one thing, that as I said, relaxation is must, but repetition is must as well. So start with 5 times each exercise and then increase the time and let it be 10 times each Kriya. Once you are done with the exercises of neck, the next Kriya will be Bharat Yoga exercises for the stiff shoulders. Now the Kriyas for stiff shoulders, because continuous sitting in a particular position can result into stiff shoulders. Again, as I said, this episode is all about how you can take maximum benefit of Bharat Yoga at your office only. That is how you can do few of the Bharat Yoga Kriyas sitting at your chair only. So now the first Bharat Yoga Kriya for these stiff shoulders. Again, sit straight, place your palms on your thighs, close your eyes, relax yourself physically as well as mentally. The first Kriya is, when you breathe in, take your shoulders up. When you breathe out, take them down. And remember, while coming down, there should be a very small jerk for the proper circulation of blood and to give exercise to your stiff shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And then relax. As the sound, you were able to hear the sound of my inhalation and exhalation when I was practicing this Kriya. Same way, when you will do it, try to hear your own sound of inhalation and exhalation, because now you are getting benefit of two Kriyas in one Kriya only. Because you are getting the physical benefit, as well as through this breathing process, you are getting the benefit of prana control as well, that is control over your breathing. So this was the first Bharatiya Kriya for shoulders. Now the second is, again, be seated in the same position, and first you will give the exercise to your right shoulder in such a way that left hand and left shoulder will remain in the same position. Right hand will also remain in the same position, only the movement of shoulder will be there. That is, try to give circular movement to your shoulder. Try to make a big circle, and eyes will remain closed while practicing this Bharatiya Kriya, so that you can feel the effect of this Kriya at different body organs. After clockwise movement, try to give anti-clockwise movement. And then relax. Now do the same thing with your left shoulder. That is, right shoulder will remain still and hand will also remain still. Same way, left hand will also remain still. Sit straight, close your eyes, and try to give movement to your left shoulder. That is, try to make a big circle with the circular movement of your left shoulder, and then anti-clockwise movement. Clockwise and anti-clockwise, both should be done. And then relax. Eyes will remain closed. Try to feel the natural flow of your breath. After this, the next exercise for shoulder, again be seated in the same position, and you have to practice this exercise with the both shoulders together. That is, eyes closed, and with both shoulders slowly try to give a big circle, try to make a big circle. Breathing will be normal while practicing this Kriya. And then anti-clockwise movement. Again, clockwise movement and anti-clockwise. And then relax. Now the next exercise for shoulders as well as for the back, the upper back of your spine, is the flapping movement. This flapping movement is as you sit in the relaxed position like this at your office. And what you will do is just sit straight and then expand. Try to join your elbows, which is not possible. It's not possible to join your elbows, but you have to just try to join your elbows. Full contraction and full expansion. Again, full contraction, full expansion. And then relax yourself. This is a wonderful exercise to relax your shoulders as well as to relax your back. The movement of contraction and the movement of expansion gives proper exercise and the complete exercise to your back as well as to your shoulders. Now the next Kriya, again for the shoulders and for the back, and of course for the tense arms. Now you are getting benefit of 3 in one exercise. Spine straight, your back straight, and hands should be in such a position that your fingers should touch your shoulders. This should be the initial position, that your fingers should be touching your shoulders. And from here, you have to again make a big circle in such a way that when it comes here forward, try to join your elbows and then try to make a big circle, as big as possible. Breathing will be normal. Clockwise and then anti-clockwise. Again clockwise. And anti-clockwise. And then relax yourself. Let the blood circulate in proper way. Let the flow of oxygen be prominent in the entire body. Now this was all about shoulders. The next big problem while driving and of course while working at the office is either your fingers are working on the computer, the keyboard, or you are writing something with your pen. So the work of fingers is more there, which results into tense arms. That is, from fingers till shoulders, it's all tensed. To release this tension from fingers, palms, wrist and elbows, we have few very easy Bharat Yoga exercises for you, again, which can be done in your office as well. Now sit straight and stretch your arms. Now make feast of your fingers and then stretch your fingers. Again breathe out and breathe in, and you will realize that when you open your fingers, proper circulation of blood is there. You can even look at your palms, they'll become red when you will open your fingers. This shows that now after practicing this Bharat Yoga Kriya, proper circulation of blood is there in your palms. And then relax your hands, relax yourself. Then after this Bharat Yoga Kriya for fingers, the next is the Bharat Yoga Kriya for your wrist. Again come in the same position, but this time join your fingers. Your fingers should be together. And breathe in, stretch, breathe out, fingers facing towards ground. Breathe in, fingers facing towards sky. Breathe out, fingers facing towards ground. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Do it at least 10 times and try to feel the stretch at your arms while practicing this Bharat Yoga Kriya, especially for the relaxation of your wrist. Then relax. And then normal breathing. After doing Bharat Yoga Kriya for your wrist, the last exercise for today's episode is Bharat Yoga Kriya for your elbows. For this exercise, again, spread your arms. Now, breathe in, fold your arms in such a way that your fingers are going to touch your shoulders. And then breathe out, stretch. Complete stretch should be there, and you have to feel the stretch at your arm while practicing this exercise. Breathe in. And then relax yourself. So this was all about the physical part of Bharat Yoga Kriyas, the physical exercises which you can perform even at your office as well. But as I always say, that yoga is not at all a mere set of physical exercises only. Hence, there are few very important tips for you, especially Maun, that is silence. Silence is a big part of Bharat Yoga. When you are working for so many hours at your office and you feel tired, when you feel tired physically, you can rejuvenate yourself with these kriyas which we have told you in this very special episode. But if you feel tired mentally or spiritually, then the only thing to rejuvenate yourself is try to be silent for few couple of minutes. Practice Maun, the silence, the inner silence as well as the outer silence for half an hour at least. And trust me, this half an hour is going to double and even triple your working ability.